Hey guys, today we're here with Minecraft after a long time, and we have I guess you could call it a base defense. So we got a lava pit here. Now, just so you know, when we build this, it can be wider, but the way that we're building it, it can't be longer. Now, I could make it longer, and if there's enough people who want a tutorial, I can make one for how to extend it infinitely. But enough about that. Let's take a look at it. First you do that, and then there's your bridge. Now, I'm going to show you what it looks like, but don't get too overwhelmed because it's not actually how big it is. It's the hidden input that takes up most of this. Because if this was the smallest I can make something that simple, there'd be a problem. So, the size that it actually is this right here. This is the whole thing. See, look. Bridge up, bridge down. So if if you were cool having a lever way down over here, then this would be the entire size of it. But anyway, let's get started with this, alright? So you're going to want to start off by putting down 3 sticky pistons. On top of the sticky pistons, grab the wrong thing, you will want to put slime blocks with a 4th slime block off to the side. On top of all 4, you will want to put slabs. Now these slabs can be anything. So stone slabs, sandstone slabs, whatever. And then put a full block. Now the reason you're doing that is so that way here you can walk right up and over. If it was a full block up here, you would just run into it and have to jump up on top. So this is just for ease of use. If you really want to jump, you could switch that to full blocks. Now anyway, we're done with those. And we're done with those. So next you're going to want to come to your middle piston, and you're going to want to make something that looks like this. Now these 2 blocks have to be immovable blocks that can have repeaters on top. I usually go with obsidian. Break that block, put another repeater there. This one stays on 1 tick, your left one goes to 2, your right one goes to 4. Alright? Behind your 1 tick repeater, put a redstone torch, a block above it, and remove the block behind it with a redstone right there. Alright. Next, you're going to want to make like a U-looking shape here, and redstone all around it. Congratulations, you now have full extension. Alright. Now, if we were to throw down a lever, which I'll do real quick and just show you, this will not fully retract yet. Alright, so don't get worried about it if you see that. So let's work on getting it to retract. You know what, leave the lever down there. Alright, so come over by 2, and right next to the raised piston, you'll put a repeater on 4 ticks. You'll then put 2 blocks behind the raised. You will put a repeater there and there. So 1 on the center, 1 on the raised. You will connect with redstone all of them. You will 2 tick this one, and 4 tick this one. So it should look like that. Congratulations, you now have full retraction and full extension. Alright, we're going to get rid of that for now. Or actually, just so I could show you guys something. Now, your lava would overflow onto your redstone. You will need immovable blocks all along where the slime blocks are, right above your repeaters. And you'll want to do it on the other side. And then after that, you can put whatever blocks you want. Does not matter. And then do the same thing over here. And right there is all safe now. Since those are slabs, don't worry that you can see through. The lava will actually stop right there. Alright, so let's bring a ring around here, like I did on the other one. Sorry if you can hear my mouse clicking. There we go. So your lava would be able to go in there. We're going to bring this back by 1 more. And we're going to do a 1 high wall so we have a spot to put our hidden input. And Missed a block. And there we go. Oops. Too fast. Alright, so there we go. So then you want to go to the side with your torch, and you want to break out one of the bottom blocks of your wall. So that row right there, as far back as you want. I mean, you could have had your wall go all the way back here. But for the sake of this, we're going to say this is the block you chose. So you're going to break that block. You're going to go back away by one. Forgot I took away my sticky pistons. Put a sticky piston, and then whatever your wall block is. Now under that block you just placed, break the block there. Put a sticky piston. Put a redstone. Well, a redstone block, sorry. Then put a sticky piston behind and down one, so it looks kind of like a staircase. And then to ensure that you did it right, put a torch on there, and as long as it kicks it off at you like that, you have done it correctly. Alright? So this is basically a button. A big, giant, hidden button. So you want to come out by 2, down 1, and then make this a 4 platform. Alright? So it should look like that. You will want to do 2 repeaters with a dropper, not a dispenser, aiming up. And then you want to do a dropper on top of that dropper, facing away from the pistons. See? And then you want to do one more dropper right there, facing towards the bottom dropper. So if you go around it, you should not be able to see its hole. And then leading into that dropper, you will put a hopper. Alright? Now in this dropper right here that the hopper is leading into, you want to put one item. Any item, it doesn't matter. And then you'll want to come out of that, put a comparator, and make something that looks like this, with a redstone there, a repeater there. I like doing this, but you could also just do this. There's literally no difference between doing that, and doing that. I think that looks cooler though, personally. But anyway, no delays. So that will power that block, which powers that. This pulls the signal out of that, sends it into the block and down and through. Perfect. So now it is all set. So you've got your bridge down, you throw it on there, you've got your bridge up. But now we need to make it on the other side. So once again, knock out your wall, bring it back by 1, put a sticky piston, put your block underneath the block, put a sticky piston, put a redstone block, sorry, I don't know why I keep calling it redstone instead of redstone block, and then make your staircase again with these 2 facing in the opposite direction of the top one. And check it again. Perfect. Once again, come 2 away, 1 down, destroy those. This time only make it 3, not 4, and put a repeater there. And we're just going to bring this over first, so we can do all the redstone dust at once. Ooh, sorry if that came through weird. It sounded weird on my end. And put 2 repeaters. Reason being, if we were to put 1 here, it curves into the comparator and will not charge that. And if we were to put a dust here, when the comparator charges that block, the dust will be charged as well. So those are just for convenience purposes. So now that that's all set, we just run dust all the way over. And that is 100% complete. Put it there, brings it down, brings it back up, walk across, brings it down, and brings it back up. Alright guys, I hope you... I didn't destroy these blocks. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you find it useful. And as I mentioned earlier, if you want a longer one, let me know down in the comments, and I can make a tutorial for an infinite one. It's pretty much the same thing, just a few tweaks. And keep in mind that you can make it wider. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you next time.